Hey guys, I'm back again. We're gonna continue into masculine healing. A lot of projection from women, females, goes onto our American masculines who have not healed from codependency. A lot of them don't have mothers. A lot of them don't know how to use their gifts. Today I picked Redeeming Love, my favorite book in the whole world, and it's about a masculine channeling his feminine and saving her from sexual slavery. Much like our talk today, I have brought Archangel Michael out and lit this candle in his honor, and it says, "I am present," because this is a very unique discussion. We've been working with the mirror symbolism. Just everything you're experiencing now has happened before. And like, if you go check out my other readings, I teach a lot about tools. You will learn something out of the videos, I promise. Okay, I also wanted to show this again. The punishment of the karmics that is happening right before your eyes, really. Go to the Old Testament. You'll read about it. Christians think that they're so clean cut, and it might not be Christians. It could be another religion. But just go to that Old Testament. So, there's talk that the garden doesn't exist anymore. We find that to be very true because you're not eating food from the garden, quote, quote. I also want to announce that broccoli is man-made by chemical processing and cloning. You're welcome. Stop eating that broccoli immediately. Check out some of the purple carrots over in the UK that we have no access to. 5 of air, checkmate. Spirit has me changing the channel. I am Karen Hodges, also with Spiritual Anthropology. Welcome to my channel. We are working on the new moon balance. Your masculine knows you're a healer, and he has submitted into sexual slavery by codependency and counter codependency. Monkey see, monkey do. This is how we get our benefits of life. We do this. So he is wanting to outgrow that and actually have a career, something artistic, something creative. Right now, they are out in the cold getting ideas and inspiration and trying to listen to their angels. If they were not successfully able to listen to their angels, they are in jail. That is spiritual jail and or a real reality jail or prison. Yes, very much. And all they can think about is the healer person at this time. I don't hear that they're having trouble in jail. I don't hear that. We got the star right here. It's really like they're in isolation, so they're thinking of the past and what they have done. I did bring the romance angels out, and I also brought this very, very, very antiqued Anglo-Saxon locket from my heritage to show you. They do not just make these at all. This came overseas from my grandmother's. We have one of her check rings too. She did a lot of domino reading. My great grand. Okay. If you need to get impurities out of your skin immediately, I suggest witch hazel. Yes, we are studying herbal and herbology healing at this time on my channel. I'm going to refer to this. I flagged chapter 2. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and in her eyes, by Byron. That's the intro. And the guy chasing the female is named Michael Jose, and he hears God say, "This is the one. This is the one, beloved. Here we go. You know, there is a lot of war, so it's hard to get these messages right now. And if you're here, I'm so glad you're here. It means you're leveling up. Like, okay, another spiritual story. This book came out when I was so young in high school, and I saw them at the country club with it, and it just screamed at me so psychically, but I didn't, you know that we knew that I could feel and see dead people, but we didn't know it was gifted, other words. But the girl was like reading it, and I just was like, oh my gosh. And so I had my mom go get it the next day. It's a beautiful story. It's also like if your masculine or feminine is in sexual slavery or a bond, a trauma bond, that book can help you a lot. It also can release them just by you reading it. You can thank Francine Rivers for that one. So these masculines learned at an early age that they weren't being heard with their voice, so they learned to use sexual tools into making people submit to them and getting attention. So this is what they're releasing at this time. And some of these karmics think that they're in union, but they're learning that their masculine has been cheating the whole time. And so those feminines are also very, very sick at this time because sexual transmission of disease is very high at this time. And some of you might have recovered miraculously from a diagnosis just out of the blue. And congratulations, because that's hard work with God, a relationship with God. This is also, yes, the romance card. God is sending in your proper romantic partner. So it's a very exciting time. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I just want you to look at the pictures. That twin flame, childlike love. Like, hi, honey, what do you want to do today? Just all about creation and going places. There's no drama. So you're leaving the narco path. I know y'all saw that. Leaving the narco path, and you're calling in your proper soulmate or twin flame. A person that can identify with you is what you're needing, not these fuck boys or fuck girls, not these trolleys of trains. Y'all are ready for the real deal, the magician who's going to manifest with you abundance, wealth, goodness, love. I hear that he wants to put his hands on you. Oh, mercy. Checkmate again. So, yeah, you can send sexual energy safely to your divine romantic partner at this time. You don't want to go give in to the karmics. You don't want to give them that special creative energy. Let me make sure I got everything. Some of you might have been fooled by a Romeo romancer. They are spiritual, sexual narcissists that come in to try to take you to a cult type deal. Some of those have been entwined with families and more. Ooh, we're going to clear return to sender, and I'm going to clear your energy with this. Make sure that we are safe at this time. And also rebuking black magic with clear quartz. Okay. Now I have coming home. So your masculine might be coming home to you. He sees what a sorry ass he is. I'm sorry. And yeah. Some of you might not want to hear it. You got him raising an eyebrow. Will you heal the ouch with him? I said bring this closer. Celestial light. Telepathy. They were showing me. Okay. So you're walking into the unknown. You're trusting yourself and God and or your deity. All religions welcome here. Whatever you're channeling and feeling, you're trusting that energy at this time, and you're getting special rewards as you're being guided into the heavens gates. Gateway. Also sexual activities, not just through the lower sexual parts. This is also a gateway to your soul. So I have recently learned, and they wanted me to share that with you. As you climb your way to the mountain, to the field of dreams, they said bring it even closer. So you do not have to worry. Your treasures are protected at this time. A lot of feminine had their masculine stolen or baited by an improper feminine that pretended to be a healer, and she doesn't even know how to flip the tarot decks that she owns, he or she. So they're being dragged back into Mother Earth for new healing and new ventures. Those are the old cougars that we were talking about. Somebody's literally going to pick them up and wish them well and take them to a place where they need to go. And this could be, you know, educational or through death. You know, karma works in all ways. If you are trying to speed up your karma so you can get wide open with God, I suggest a large chunk of carnelian stone. It pushes all the karma that is due back and forth until it's cleared, and that's done within, you know, like they'll tell you, just get the stone. Earth magic. So you might be seeing fairies or fairy lights along with radiant sunshine that's just now coming back out. You might have been snowed in. So it's a wonderful time to connect with the earth. Let me see. Sandalwood for dandruff. If somebody needs that, you can put it directly, but you might want to dilute it with bottled water. I don't ever suggest tap water. So some of you are very upset because you did lose the love of your life, but it's going to be given back in another form. You just may not recognize it yet. And the stillness of the lake, again, some of y'all might be getting outside by a stream or lake. You can scry into the water. I suggest taking a necklace or a bracelet to help you see the symbolism. That is very much for first years if you're becoming committed to being a star and to being in the magical realm. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I hope to keep you grounded at this time. We're going to dive back into the romance angels, and I've got release your ex. That was fraudulent. That is not your partner. This could be the ex from the old decade. They haven't spoken at all. You might have rejected them with silence. Silence can be very deadly. I did mention that. We didn't touch on it. Let go of control issues. If you are giving the silent treatment, you need to stop it right away. It causes heart palpitations and or heart to heart. It causes heart attacks. So please communicate. It's the healthiest way to come out of these traumas from your childhood. Stay optimistic about your love life, because once you heal and accept it, God's gonna give you everything that you're needing and wanting. Make sure your eyes aren't bigger than your plate. That's an old Southern saying. Remember to give yourself love. And in my last video, we talked about placing a goblet on your altar and literally giving yourself fairy-like presents, if it's coins, rings, little things to fill up your goblet, and to honor yourself. Very important at this time. All right, I'm going to make this one shorter, and I'm going to clear your energy. And I love you guys. Take all the good with you into this day. And that's it. Keep walking on that journey. 40 days, 40 nights is a little bit longer than that. Love you guys. Bye.